You're watching the SEC on ESPN. Just a beautiful night here in Lexington, Kentucky. A Wildcats team under a lot of pressure, desperate for a win. And Boley in the shotgun, back to throw. Again is going to hit McGowan out on the right flat with a lot of room, and he's got the first down of the game and almost to midfield. Under center again. And he's going to hand it off to Dowdell, who gets met. He's pushing his way forward, and I don't know. It's going to depend on the spot. He had good effort there, and they're going to have to sort this one out. Anthony Hill Jr., is such a good middle linebacker, came in and hit him, and it does not look to me like he got the first down. On 3rd and 8. Pressure starts to come. Manning's going to take off. He's got all kinds of room out in front. And he gets the first down, goes into a slide.
But he can be very dangerous with his legs, a superb athlete. Kentucky's playing man coverage, so all of the defensive backs and linebackers, their backs are turned to Arch Manning. So when there's nothing open downfield, Arch does the next best thing.
So 3rd and 3, Manning will come under center with Wisner behind him. Pitch to Wisner. He's going to pitch it back, then back to Manning. Pressured, throwing, incomplete. Well, they tried a trick play on 3rd and 3, and Kentucky was ready for it. Running back motions out of the backfield on 3rd and short. Boley dancing around is going to go deep, and that one's incomplete. Intended for Gilmore again. Good coverage by Gilbo. Tweaked a hamstring, so he is not going to play tonight. That's not good news for the Kentucky defense, who swarms Arch Manning here and gets the sack. 3rd and 12. Manning with a 3-man rush, and the pressure got there anyway. Throws back across his body, and a beautiful delivery to Wingo. All right, Kentucky has the ball for the 3rd time. They'll hand it off right side, trying to turn the corner and couldn't do it. Seth McGowan with the carry. Jelani McDonald's been flying around the field. Christian Clark, the running back. That looked like a designed run for Manning. He had nowhere to go. Kentucky was all over that. Davron Rayner.
And it's an all-out pressure, cover 0 behind it, and there's just no lanes for Arch Manning to run on this quarterback draw.
Begging for a play call. And they'll hand it off. Texas was ready for that. You can understand why Kentucky did it, though. Now this drive almost gave points to Texas with the near safety from the end zone. Punt. And no fair catch signal. So returnable, and Niblett, who had one last week, there he goes. Cuts it inside and all the way down inside the 10. Man, Ryan Niblett is so dynamic in the return game. 46 yards.
Says he is special. Took one to the house last week against Oklahoma. 75 yards, and you see here tonight, he's going to make the first one miss. I think his return unit did an excellent job of setting up a seam for him, but you can see the breakaway speed that he has. And here's a great shot from the progressive pylon cam. They have to be alert to Manning running the football.
They'll take the snap and hand it to Wisner. Left side, touchdown, and the ball came out. Texas might have fallen on it in the end zone, though. DJ Campbell. Wisner, the ball came out. Now, I don't know if he broke the plane before that. The ball is on the turf, and the officials are trying to sort this out.
Tell you what, that was an excellent job by Cam Dooley coming up and getting his shoulder right on the football. Cam Dooley, a big safety, 6'2", 210 pounds. You see he's meeting Wisner right at the goal line. On that first glance, I really think the football crossed the goal line before it popped out. It's going to be hard to tell from that angle. Backs have been terrific early on.
Shotgun snap, and the young quarterback gets it out of his hands quickly, and a first down with Josh Caddis. Nice catch and run for one of the real leaders on this team, the tight end, first down Wildcats. And of course his story, thank you Stormy, a little flip play across the formation. Man, that one went backwards by a lot. Law, Texas just swarmed him to the.
You do have to make some plays through the air down the field.
3rd and 14, 4-man rush, and Boley on the move and just kind of flings it up and threw it to Anthony Hill back on the field. I guess he's okay. Intercepts it, and another mistake from Boley.
Does a great job out here using all of his length, and this is a ball that Cutter Boley, you just have to park it. This ball needs to go into the second row of the stadium, or you throw it at the receiver's feet. Anthony Hill Jr. is way too good of a defender to let you get away with that throw. Just a critical error by the young quarterback, and here Texas is right across mid.
That is pretty impressive. Arch Manning is going to go down. Texas under 2 minutes to go here and in field goal range, except for now they're going backwards. So now, yeah, you're really talking about just 30+ more yards. McGowan again short. Nice move. And McGowan gets a lot of that on one play.
Take a timeout. Take a timeout now. Save the time.
We'll wind the clock. And Boley in position to take the snap. That was pretty good operation. Boley throws, and that one, a perfect delivery across the middle inside the 40. Macklin with the catch. Second down and short with one timeout in their pocket. Texas brings pressure, and they'll get the sack. And now they have to burn that final timeout. 8 of 9 for Callaway. This one 53 yards. Good snap and hold, and that kick on the way. It is hooking left. It is no good. Anthony Hill was everywhere in the first half, and a handoff on the first play of the second half for Kentucky. Ethan Burke, the defensive lineman for Texas, he almost took the handoff himself. Dowdell had nowhere to go. Now Boley in the shotgun, 3rd and 7. Pressure comes on the right side, and he gets rid of it and completes it. That is Gilmore for a first down with the defenders coming right in his face, a gain of 10.
Well, it makes Anthony Hill Jr. miss in the open field and picks up a massive first down.
Well, that was something. Now a first down throw and into Texas territory. Jason Patterson. That big play early in the second half. Boley going to throw, and he's got the completion. Just enough, and he had to put the ball in an exact spot.
They all do different things at a really high level.
Second down and short. Another carry. This time Texas pushes Patterson backwards. He ended up losing a couple yards on the board after all this offense. 46-yard try. Kick is on the way, and that one is going to hook right on through. So Callaway, the freshman place kicker. Play fake. Manning in the pocket, took a hit, delivers the ball wide open across the middle. And a big gain into Kentucky territory for Emmett Mosley, who's finally getting healthy. And that was a big miss. Wisner in the backfield, handed off to him. And a cut to get a couple of yards. Maybe this is a long field goal try. 53 yards, kick is up and good.
They haven't done a whole lot. You have to give a lot of credit to the Kentucky defense and the game plan that Brad White instilled.
Wildcats will throw on first down. They hit the tight end right flat with a couple blockers ahead and a powerful finish. Texas has their personnel on the field now. They get the signal to go. Kind of a high snap, but the handoff executed. Nice move by Patterson into the secondary, down to the 30. Another Kentucky first down.
The issue for the Wildcats, they just haven't had many trips over the course of the season, but they have been successful when they get down there.
Play fake. Now Boley's going to take off and run. Only room ahead of him. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Hometown kid Cutter Boley just made the offensive play of the night for Kentucky. Texas playing man coverage, no eyes on the quarterback. Boley does a great job of recognizing that and scrambling. Huge touchdown for the Wildcats.
3rd and 5. Manning looking left, takes a huge hit, and I mean a huge hit. And the pass is incomplete. Oh my goodness. I mean, you start to feel for this kid. He's just getting pummeled back there. It's 4th down.
Can't play quarterback by yourself.
Second down and 9 for Kentucky. Momentum on the Wildcat side. And a wide open tight end caught for a first down. Was the running back. He's now out on the right side of the formation. Empty backfield on 2nd and 13. Pass rush coming, and the ball's out. It's out on the turf. Texas was on it. They had a chance to recover. Let's see this time if they get it. It was Colin Simmons who just beat his man. Texas is looking to make a big play on defense with their offense sputtering. And they're going to get that big play. No! Boley never went down. He's still on his feet, and he dives forward and almost got there.
Right now, I expect them to heat up Arch Manning.
The pressure comes late, but it does come. He flips it to Wisner, who did his best, but comes up short. Wisner cut it back inside, but gets tackled a good 3 or 4. They need a win. In the pocket, and Boley scrambling right, looking downfield, is going to throw it. And the pass was, they say, caught. Kentucky does not want him to have a chance for a return.
You need to punt it away from Niblett here.
High, angled, Niblett, no fair catch. He breaks a tackle. Here goes Niblett, left sideline. Niblett across midfield into Kentucky territory.
In all of America, had a house call a week ago against Oklahoma for 75 yards. A big one tonight in the first half. That's a moment where you need to corner that punt, either put it out of bounds or against the sideline where Niblett does not have a chance at a return. But credit Ryan Niblett. Boy, that kid just makes play.
Manning in the shotgun. 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Pressure got picked up, and the pass is complete for a Texas first down. DeAndre Moore, one of the best throws of the game. That's going to give Kentucky life. And Manning's going to keep it. He did not get the first down. And now a timeout. Oh, my goodness. So with 1 minute to go. Snap, good hold, kick on the way, and that kick is good.
At Texas, the senior kicker, and adding to that great career.
I mean, it may be 39 yards. That is a big-time pressure kick. Kentucky has to throw the ball with no timeouts. Boley in the pocket. Boley now is going to scramble. Boley will get the first down, takes another big hit. Man, he's taken a few of them. Clock stops with a first down. They'll get up to the line.
No timeouts for Kentucky. You got to get your play call out. You can't waste time here. Great pickup by Cutter Boley.
16 yards on that scramble. Now a throw across the middle, and the cut by McGowan to get the first down into Texas territory.
Get up and spike the football. You are now in field goal range.
Boley's going to throw, and he completes that pass. That'll stop the clock for a first down. Kentucky, are they going to spike it? They're getting to the line quickly.
Now make sure everyone's set. You can't afford a 10-second runoff.
All right, so they spike the ball, stop the clock. Snap, hold, kick on the way. Kick is good! All right, so Kentucky starts with the ball. McGowan has left the backfield. He's out as a wide receiver on the right side of the formation. Shotgun snap. They'll swing it out. Right side with blockers ahead. Turning the corner down the sideline. And we'll see where they spot Kendrick Law inside the 5-yard line.
Second down.
Under center. Faking it. Boley getting away. Now scrambling. Cutting back middle. And lowering his shoulder pads to get down to the 1. Michael Taff was there to meet him.
350, 340, 330. I like a play action. Get the ball to the perimeter. Try to hit your tight end.
Instead, they're going to hand it off, trying to dive over the top. He didn't get there. Dowdell did not get there. He's inside the 1 at about the half-yard line. Now what do you do?
If I'm Mark Stoops, I'm going for it. We've already talked about it. He hasn't won an SEC game in his last 8 tries. You're at the inch-yard line.
Under center, Boley, handoff, diving. I don't think so. He did not get it. What a stop by the Texas defense.
44, Travis Shaw. At 342 pounds, you're going to see him right off the center. Just wins right away, wins his one-on-one. And the rest of his teammates there, Michael Taft going over the top. What a stop by the Longhorns on the goal line.
He didn't even get close. Down to 2, down to 1. It might have hit 0. It came close. Arch around the left side takes a big hit, hangs onto the ball. And now the field goal team is going to come out there. That was very close to a delay of game. Very close. From 45 yards out to win the game in overtime. Snap, good hold. Kick on the way. Kick is good. And despite all of it, Texas and Arch Manning gets his first career road win. The Longhorns, their second SEC victory. They improved to 5-2, and that was an escape.
You want this, you got that. No way, watch them walk right past you. Run fast while you have the chance.